In Germany, interest in Korean food has been steadily growing in recent years. From cultural events showcasing Korean cuisine to the wider availability of Korean food products, the K-food craze is gaining momentum. Today, we'll speak with a content creator who introduces local supermarkets and food culture to learn more about the K-food boom in Germany. We are now connected with Ahn So-mi. Hello, So-mi.
Hello, So-mi.
Hi.
So thank you for joining us today, So-mi. So we are seeing more and more Korean food-related events taking place in Germany, such as the K-Food Day held in Frankfurt recently. So as someone who's been living in Germany for years now, do you feel that Korean food has somewhat become part of everyday life there?
Yes, definitely. I think Korean food has become much more popular than before. For example, in the past, kimchi was mostly found in Asian market, but now it is easy to see kimchi products in every German supermarket. I think this shows that Korean food no longer something special. It is becoming part of everyday life. Thanks to K-pop, K-drama, and K-culture, many people are interested in Korean food, and that interest is still growing.
Right. It's very interesting to hear that because when I used to live in Germany, in Berlin, it was a big city. I had to go to a 한국식품점 or a Korean market to get Korean ingredients. So it's really great to see that you can get those at local German stores as well now.
Yes, that's great. And So-mi, in your opinion, from your time living there, when Germans think of Korean food, what dishes or ingredients come to their mind first? Are there any sort of particular favorites that have become especially popular these days?
I think kimchi is still the popular Korean food in Germany. One reason is that it can be enjoyed in many different ways. It is used in dishes such as kimchi jjigae and kimchi jeon and kimchi bokkeumbap. Recently, Korean ramen and kimbap have become more popular thanks to the growing of influence of K-culture. For example, shows like K-pop Demon Hunters have introduced this food to wider audience. I also see more Korean restaurants opening across Germany, which reflect the growing interest in K-culture. In Korean cuisine. Bibimbap in particular has become very popular. Some restaurants serve it in salad style to suit in local taste. I think Germans really like it because it's healthy, balanced, and full of vegetables. Many Germans are becoming more interested in healthy food, and bibimbap fit that very well.
Right. I mean, as I earlier mentioned, I had to go to a Korean store to buy Korean food, and you would only see Korean customers there and not many Germans. But now Germans have that interest in Korean food. And so we would like to know how easy actually is it to find Korean food products in German supermarkets today? And compared to the past, have you noticed any new Korean products entering the market or maybe significant growth in the availability of Korean food items?
Yes, it is much easier than before. Korean food are no longer limited in Asian supermarket. Today, many German supermarkets sell Korean kimchi, ramen, and even Korean seasoning. And some German supermarkets sell beef prepared Korean bulgogi style. Because I am creating content about German supermarket products, so I visit them very often, almost every day. So I can clearly see that Korean products are more familiar every year. And this shows that Korean food are becoming more familiar in Germany and more accepted in Germany.
I see.
Right, and we said that you're a content creator, and in your content, you often introduce Korean foods and ingredients by actually comparing them to similar German dishes or substitute ingredients. Now, are there any German foods or ingredients that help locals feel a sense of, let's say, maybe familiarity with Korean cuisine? On the other hand, though, what Korean food tends to surprise Germans the most?
While introducing German supermarket products, I often think about the Korean food because I realized that Korea and the German food are more similar than I expected. Like, for example, Korea have kimchi, Germans have sauerkraut. Both are traditional fermented foods that play an important role in every meal. So that's why I started creating Korean food with German ingredients. And the other hand, many Germans are surprised by Korean food that they never seen before. In my experience, many Germans are surprised by Korean dishes namu, the vegetable in bibimbap. They cannot believe vegetable can taste so tasty. And they are curious about duck rice cake. When I explain about the duck, it is made from rice. They think the texture very interesting. So this experience show that how diverse and unique Korean food can be.
And So-mi, I couldn't help but notice in the video that we just saw, Sahne or some kind of cream, German cream, was that mixed with tteokbokki together? I think that looked
Yes.
very unique. Yes, so
Yeah.
very interesting. I'm going to try that out myself. But So-mi, a lecture on Korean temple cuisine was recently held in Berlin. And beyond popular foods like kimchi and buldak ramyeon, do you think interest in Korea's traditional food culture is also growing among Germans?
Yes, I think so. Because many people first discover Korean food through Korean kimchi, Korean ramyeon, and Korean fried chicken. But now many people really want to learn about Korean food and culture. For example, in Germany, almost every city has a local community center, such as VHS. From this year, they have begun offering Korean cooking class, including classes on how to make kimchi and learn about fermentation process. I think this is a good sign that many people are interested, many people interested in not only in eating Korean food, but also in learning how to make it. So many people are interested in culture behind food, Korean food as well. So I think interested in Korean traditional
Korean traditional food?
Yeah, food culture is growing in Germany. I'm sorry.
Well, that's good to hear that we see that growth and interest.
Indeed, indeed. Now, while creating content, have you ever been surprised by how much Germans already know about Korean food or Korean culture at least? And are there any memorable examples that stand out to you?
Oh, yes, when I create content about German supermarket products and with Korean food, many Germans suggest the product that they think work well in Korean dishes. And they even recommend Korean product that I didn't know well. In this point, I think Germans are really interested in Korean food. And another memorable experience was on last International Culture Day at my kids' international school. We had a potluck party, and I was surprised that many people already knew about Korean food like ramyeon and kimchi. So I decided to introduce something less familiar. So I brought gimbari. It's one of Korea street food. Yes. So many people enjoy the gimbari because it is vegetarian friendly and it is wrapped in seaweed, which are known as healthy ingredients. So gimbari was very popular in that event, and this experience showed me that many Korean foods are familiar in the world, but there are still many Korean foods that people have not discovered yet.
Very nice to see that kimari there because that's not something typical that you would introduce to foreigners. But So-mi, you've been creating content about German supermarkets and food products for quite some time. I guess that's why we're seeing so much creativity in your content. But compared to when you first started, have you noticed any changes in local perceptions of Korean food and ingredients? And also, are there any Korean and German foods or ingredients that you would like to review or compare in future content?
When I started first creating content about German supermarket products, I didn't get much reaction from German people. But when I started creating content about Korean food with ingredients from German supermarket, the reaction was super positive. Many Germans were surprised that Korean dishes could be made with ingredients they already knew. And many Germans want to try it. I think this shows that how much perception of Korean food has changed. And Korean foods are no longer as seen something unfamiliar. Many people want to try cooking it and enjoy it and learning about it. So because of this growing interest, I want to make more collaboration content between German and Korea products. And I also think this kind of content could be useful for Korean living in Germany, Germans who enjoy Korean, even travelers. So I would love to collect this recipe and make them turn to book someday.
All right, we're looking forward to all that's coming on your channel. And thank you very much for connecting with us today, So-mi. Thanks.
Thank you, So-mi.
Thank you.
Dankeschön. And danke or thank you, Walter, as always. We're going to have you back here later this week.
See you later this week.